Fans no fit stop talking after one surprising behind-the-scenes moment between Bryan Okwara and Sonia Uche suddenly started trending online. The moment happened during what looked like a normal filming day, but something Bryan said about Sonia quickly caught everyone's attention, and it didn't take long before fans began saying, "Wait. Is there something deeper going on here?" Bryan Okwara, who is known for being calm, mature, and very respectful on set, rarely makes comments that look emotional or personal. But this time, his words about Sonia Uche sounded a little different, and fans immediately picked up on it during a casual conversation. While the crew was preparing for the next scene, Bryan was asked what it's like working with Sonia Uche, and his response was something nobody expected. Bryan smiled and said Sonia is one of the most naturally talented actresses he has worked with, and according to him, she has a way of bringing emotions to a scene that makes everyone around her step up there. The moment that really got people talking was when Bryan added that Sonia's energy on set makes every scene feel real, and that sometimes he forgets they are acting because she carries the character so well. Immediately after hearing that comment, Sonia Uche reportedly smiled shyly and even looked away for a moment, as if she was trying to hide her reaction, and that tiny reaction is what fans are now analyzing everywhere online because, according to people who were on set, Sonia rarely blushes when people compliment her. But Bryan's comment clearly caught her off guard. One crew member even joked that Sonia looked like she didn't know where to look after Bryan finished talking, and that alone was enough to start rumors that Bryan might secretly admire her more than fans initially thought. What made the moment even more interesting is the kind of chemistry these two actors already show whenever they appear in scenes together. Anyone who has watched their collaborations knows that the connection between Bryan Okwara and Sonia Uche always feels natural and smooth. Some viewers have even said their emotional scenes sometimes look too real to just be acting, and now, with Bryan openly praising Sonia like that, fans are beginning to connect the dots because this isn't the first time Bryan has spoken highly of Sonia. In past interviews, he has also described her as hardworking, focused, and extremely passionate about her craft, but this particular comment felt different because of the way he said it and the way Sonia reacted. People online started replaying the clip again and again just to watch Sonia's expression when Bryan finished speaking. At first, she laughed softly. Then she covered part of her face and quickly looked down. That reaction alone had fans flooding comment sections with messages like, "Sonia is blushing," and "Bryan definitely made her shy there." Some fans even believe that Bryan didn't realize how sweet his comment sounded until he saw Sonia's reaction because, after she reacted, Bryan reportedly laughed and tried to change the subject. By then, the moment had already happened, and everyone on set noticed, and of course, it didn't take long before the clip started spreading across fan pages. Within hours, people began debating whether Bryan's admiration for Sonia might actually be deeper than just professional respect. Some fans believe Bryan simply respects Sonia as a talented actress and nothing more, but others think the way he spoke about her sounded more personal. Then that one fan commented that Bryan's tone sounded like someone who truly enjoys working with Sonia and possibly admires her personality. To another fan wrote that Sonia's shy reaction looked very genuine and not something she planned, and that's exactly why the moment has captured so much attention, because it didn't feel scripted or staged. It looked like one of those natural moments that just happen unexpectedly, and those are the moments fans love the most, especially when it involves two actors who already have strong on-screen chemistry. Some viewers even started comparing Bryan and Sonia's interactions to other Nollywood actor pairings that later became fan favorites. They say the comfort level between them is very obvious, from the way they laugh together on set to the way they support each other during intense scenes. One insider also mentioned that Bryan often encourages Sonia before emotional takes and reminds her how talented she is, which might explain why she reacted the way she did when he said those sweet words in front of everyone. Imagine hearing a respected actor like Bryan Okwara praising your talent like that. Anyone would probably blush too, and fans believe Sonia's reaction showed how much she respects Bryan as well, because instead of acting overly confident, she looked genuinely touched by the compliment. Another detail fans noticed is that Bryan always seems very protective whenever they are filming challenging scenes. Crew members say he often checks if Sonia is comfortable before certain takes, especially emotional ones, and That level of care has not gone unnoticed by fans. Some viewers say Bryan behaves like someone who deeply appreciates the person he's working with. Others simply believe he is just being a supportive colleague, but either way, the admiration is clearly there, and Sonia's reaction proved she values his opinion. The moment has now become one of the most talked about behind-the-scenes clips involving the two actors. Fan pages are already creating edits showing Bryan's comment and Sonia's shy smile. Some even added romantic music to the clip, just to make the moment feel even sweeter. Of course, not everyone thinks there is anything romantic going on. Many fans insist that this is simply mutual respect between two professionals, and that's actually very common in Nollywood, where actors often build strong friendships through working together. But even those fans admit that the interaction was very wholesome to watch because it showed genuine appreciation instead of competition. In an industry where people often expect rivalry, it's refreshing to see actors supporting each other openly. Bryan Okwara praising Sonia Uche like that shows he recognizes her growth and dedication, and Sonia's reaction shows she values his recognition, whether it's admiration, friendship, or simply professional respect. One thing is certain: that moment revealed a side of their dynamic that fans had never seen before, and now viewers are paying closer attention to every interaction between them, because sometimes the smallest reactions can reveal the biggest emotions. And Sonia's shy smile after Bryan's sweet comment might just be one of those moments fans will keep talking about for a long time.